welcome back to the second half here. We're 1.5 periods underway. We do an ice cut halfway through the second period here, so we got 8:40 left on the clock. Both teams get settled down. By way of recap, we are up 2-0 after a couple of back-to-back goals, one power play goal, and then a great play by Ryan Lang to drive the puck hard through the outside on the right, down to the bottom of the circles, made a great pass to Alex Gold. He had an easy tap. It was an awesome play. It's really, really good. And the other goal coming by way of Braden Strom, walking in with the loose change from the left side wall, going top shelf. Speaking of Braden, taking his face off. Puck comes back behind our net. Alaska trying to settle things down. They reverse it. And back in the net, centering pass, broken up by Logan. He chips it up and out. Braden gets it. Soft little backhand over to Jackson Schulenberger. So many Jacks on this team. Jackson getting it over to Jack. We got a little bit hard to navigate all of them sometimes. Nice stretch pass up to Larkin from Mr. Stewak. Larkin driving it forward. Alaska's going to get there. Backhands it. Read by Braden. Braden walks in. And backhands it. Going dude trying to get it to Irvine. Irvine's getting in the mix. Tries to center one. That's broken up by the D. Comes in, puts a body on the guy, allows us to recover the puck. A little bit of a bobble there by Maley trying to clear it. Goes right to Alaska. They're able to keep it in deep. Maley comes back and settles the score, gets the puck back. Braden with a good hit. Cooper coming in to help. 2-2 battle into the corner. Mr. Winters waiting up high. Instead it comes down low. Maley's got it. He has to foot one up. Takes a hit for it. Alaska now with the puck. They throw it in deep. Maley's going to get it. Reverses it around. So those guys get tangled up a little bit. Seems personal. So we get a whistle, and I don't know what the deal is, but all right. Nobody in the box, but we get a whistle as we get some fresh bodies out there. A little bit of language coming from that way, but all right. Alex winning that puck back. Drew tries to chip it around, maybe gets deflected and tipped, goes into the netting. So we'll throw it right back and start over. And Suki out there with Irvine on the inside. That's driven hard. Jack's trying to get the puck up and out. Can't quite do it. Suki's got it. Tries to stretch it across. That's broken up. Alex comes in, stops that. Alaska recovers it. Back from the half wall. Reverses down. They're stuck right there. Sam gets into the mix. Sam now picks the puck up from the goal line. Throws it up through the middle. That's broken up. Alaska has it. That's picked off. Drew picks it up and out in the neutral space. They're offsides. And we get a whistle. Sorry for the bouncy camera. I keep reaching down trying to get my coffee. Ethan taking this face off here in the neutral zone. He's got Burke with him, Gabe Lee. Gabe going in on the drive. Touch, reverses back up the wall. Couple of spinorama. Burke coming in to help. Alaska has it, picks it up behind the goal line, chips around a couple of guys. They're able to get it up in the neutral space. Their man cuts, chips it out wide. Alaska can't quite hang on to it. They get pinned off. They center one that gets through everybody in open space. Plays right down here below me. It's going to be hard to see. But thrown in deep into the Alaska end. Their goalie settles it down. Dave goes in, putting some pressure on. Logan puts some pressure on the wall. Drew picks it up, center ice. Throws it in. We just barely on sides. Chipped in by Burt. Ethan's going to get there. He's looking to make a play. He's quarterbacking stuff. Gets pinned into the corner. Ryan comes over to help. Loose change. Ryan's going to pick that up. He throws it up high. Kinger's got it. Quick shot. Block. Loose in front. Comes back up top. Alaska recovers it. Chips. Pucks to the middle. Great pass. Shot. Kinger doing a good job getting back. Stick on puck. Able to deflect that one up and out of play. Shots 13-10 now in favor of the Knights. Score 2-0. 5:15 left to go in the second period. As Braden gets ready to take this face-off. Driven right to Ryan. Ryan picks it up. Skates through. Chips it out wide to Logan. Logan's got Braden driving. Looking to center him. He gets tied up. Goes into the net. And a little bit of goofy stuff there. And then guys having a chit chat. Sorry, it's like right under the bubble. Can't really see it. Let me put it on here. I don't know. So good look there. Braden driving hard on the net, gets taken out. And then he takes out the goalie on the net. Face off won by the Knights. Schul picks it up. Looking for the left side. Catted off by the goalie instead. Goes over the far side wall. Back down behind the goal line. They try to break out pass. Ref gets in the way of that one. Puck stays in the zone. Loose for Logan to get. Instead, it's thrown in and iced by Alaska. Puck will come all the way back down. And that little bubble is driving me nuts. All right, bouncing puck, hopping around, comes out in the neutral space. Alaska's able to chip it in. Schulenberger gets there, chips it, up off the glass. Larkin's able to finish it, get it out of the zone, gets punished for it, goes down hard. And we get a little tied up here, and the ref's gonna take control of that. Both guys going off the ice. They're getting a little scrappy behind the play. We should have offsetting 5-5 hockey still. I think. Yeah, all right. We're just taking a second to get it on the board. I don't know why it's not a neutral zone face-off, but anyway, Ethan coming out to join Irvine and Larkin. Cooper on D with Maley. From the top of the circles, Larkin picks it up. Gets it up to E. He gets the stick on it, stops the icing. Jackson going hard on the forecheck pressure. Their goalie's able to get to it, rim it around to the far side. Jackson's going to pick it up, throw it down low. They set it up good. Larkin with the puck, throws it in front for Ethan. Can't quite get there, too many sticks in the way. Comes back out. Cooper reads that, recovers, gets over to Maley. Maley dumps it into the opposite corner. Ethan goes in on the forecheck. Alaska able to go D to D, up to the point, thrown back in by Maley. Ethan separating his friend from puck, keeps the puck in the zone. Irvine picks up the change, great job. Oh, he fans on the shot. Oh no. Having his head up, looking to make something happen, fanning the shot. Alaska comes back, net comes off, and we get a whistle. Oh, good look by Jackson there. Great play by Ethan up at the blue line, keeping the puck in. And then playing a little bit of soccer there. Some good footwork. Good presence, knowing where the puck was. Jack's coming in to support. Knights go out for a change. Gabe driving that puck forward. Comes up to the point where Suki's in the mix. That gets by him. Drew's going to have to shut it down. They get hard through the middle. Oliver's going to settle this one down. A little bit of a chance there for Team Alaska. Driving hard through the middle, getting past us. Drew doing a good job forcing his man wide, but they were able to center the pass. Couldn't connect on it, though. Oliver coming in and getting a glove on it. Settle things down. Braden comes in to take the space off. This one comes back up to Alaska from the point. Nice block by Sam. Goes over to the far side corner. Loose change picked up by Braden. Chipped it up for Sam. That's a little bit behind him. Alaska's coming in. Quick hard shot from the bottom of the circle there. Oliver makes a great save. Burt chipping it up soft. Bouncing puck. Alaska has it. Back into neutral space. Drew's going to pick it up. He's got Suki with him. Oh, he tries the backhand, loses it. And then they shut it down. Suki recovers, gets it over to Sam. He gets some help from Burt. Burt cuts in through the middle. Tries to drop it for Braden. That's broken up. Alaska now coming back. Jackson forces his man to cut, reverse, come up high. Chip back in low. Alaska with another good shot. Read by Oliver. Makes a save and melts it down. We'll get some fresh legs out here. Kingston comes out to join Jackson on D. We got Ryan out there with Logan and Gabe. Quick shot, loose shot though, not very strong from the right side. Recovered, chipped out by Ryan. Logan getting on his horse, hacking at it, trying to make something happen. Alaska coming through with some speed. They connect. Jackson putting a good body on his man, separating him from the puck. Gets right back in the mix, recovers it. Ryan trying to chip it over to Logan. Nobody connects, and that's thrown in for an icing. No, it's not. Okay. Jackson takes the puck up the wall. Gage comes in to support. Still stuck along the wall, right at the hashes. Alaska now has it, chips it forward, deflects behind the net. Runs around to the far side. Good stick on the ice. Gabe separates, or stops that from getting forward. Alaska recovers it, comes back into the zone. Jackson pinning his man along the wall. Logan picks it up, settles it down. He gets poked off the puck. Alaska gets in deep, looking for some help. Their man centers a pass, read by Kinger, who then gets tripped. No call. Alaska has it now from the far side, backs down low. Gets it back behind the goal line, to near side, point, back to the wall. Gabe comes in, puts some pressure on, gets some help from Kinger, centered. Shot goes wide left. Alaska now from up high, blocked by Logan. Great job, becomes a foot race. They get tied up right at center ice. Alaska able to chip it in. A couple of guys get in there. Kinger comes in to help Gabe. Jackson's going to come in as the third man, picks up the puck, clears it out. And that's going to be an icing. 34 seconds exactly left to go in the second period. Knights up 2-0. Shots pretty even at 13 for the Knights, 11 for Team Alaska. And so after that icing, puck comes all the way back down. You get Irvine out there with Larkin and Ethan. Larkin gets it back. Maley picks it up. He skates up the wall, shakes and bakes around a couple of guys, gets some help from Larkin and pokes it forward. Irvine with the puck. Toe drag move. Drops it in front, looking to make something happen. That's broken up. Cooper's going to get it back down low to Irvine. Irvine with the puck. Centers one, looking for Ethan. Irvine gets pinned up high. They hack and whack a little bit. Nice hard shot. That's blocked. Cooper's going to pick it up in our own end. Short time on the clock now. 7 seconds to go. Alaska walking in. Good job by Maley stopping that centering pass. A couple of guys come in and try to hit Larkin after the whistle. So another minute here of intermission time. You guys are all regrouping. Things getting a little bit heated there at the end of the second period. Is this y'all's fourth game this weekend too already? Or is it your third? This is your fourth, right? Yeah. Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah. I guess you try to get them all in, right? It's a long trip for y'all. Okay, so they won against the Junior Coyotes 6-3 and lost a tough one to the Ducks, Anaheim Junior Ducks 4-3. We lost that. And then we got smoked by Dallas. We lost 8-1 to Dallas. We started really strong, and then like the second half was so apart. That's a very good team. That's a very good team. Their goal is really, really, really good. Like we outshot them. It was like 36 or 38 to 24 or something on shots. But yeah, they just.
Get past the wall.
It was hard. It was hard. Lots of good chances and looks, but Dallas just moved the puck really well. Like everything was just so mechanical and like it's efficient, you know. Yeah. Like, I mean, they ran the same sequence like every single time, but you could tell they've done it a million times, you know. Exactly. Yeah. The boys just want to play, but the adults want to talk, so they're doing that for a few minutes. All right, third and final period of the weekend. About to get underway. Braden taking his face off, wins it back, gets it to Suki. Suki to Drew. Drew looking to stretch one up to Braden. That's tip, no icing. Braden goes in on the forecheck, puts a good body on him. Separates his man from the puck. Larkin's going to pick it up. He circles around. Cuts back up high. Tries to drop it down for Drew. Drew centers one. Braden was totally unmarked in front. We just could not connect. This one comes back. Suki's got it. Throws it in. Larkin skating out. Quick shot. Loose in front. Rebound goes right to Team Alaska. Comes back out to neutral space. Suki's going to get there. He chips it up off the glass. Larkin taps it, settles it down. We definitely were offsides, but the ref missed it. Instead, Suki gets the puck from the point, chips it back in. Alaska now has it, chips it up and out. Comes right back to Suki. Suki over to Kinger. Kinger stuck in his feet, gets it back to Suki. We try to stretch one across. It's broken up well by Team Alaska. Their man shakes and bakes, cuts around, he's by himself, gets a shot on net. Oliver tips it into the corner. Backhanded by Suki. Kinger comes in to help. He reverses it back, goes over to the far wall. Alex is there. Back behind the goal line. Sorry, it's hard to see because I'm stuck right behind this camera thing. Alaska doing a good job holding the line, keeping it in. Suki driving his man back behind the goal line. Kinger's going to pick it up. He works his breakout. Tipped by Jax. Sam gets it. Chips it forward. Sam's got a little bit of room. Forehand back. Oh, gets poked off out wide. Good little play. Sam tries to center one. That's broken up. He picks it back up. He skates up high, settles things down. Chips it over to Maley. Maley with a quick shot. Looking for the loose change in front. Alaska's able to get there. They skate in through the middle. Dump it in deep. Maley comes in. They both kind of get taken out. This one rims around and gets through everybody, that's going to ice. All right, so 14:51 left to go in the game. We're up 2-0. 17-13 on the shots. As we have a defensive zone face-off here. About to go. Ethan Wise going to take this face-off. He's got Ryan out there with him. And I think Burke. So forwards, nice block up high by Ryan. They get into the mix. Ryan loses his stick, still gets him in the mix. Alaska, though, able to chip it forward. Schulenberger's there, separates his man from the puck, gets some help from Burke. A couple of guys battling along the half wall here. Blue change comes out wide to Ryan. Ryan feathers it in. Cooper's going to get in on the forecheck. Pins his man along the boards. Ryan comes in to support. Alaska rims it around the far side wall. Burke's there, puts a body on a guy. Drew over to Coop. Coop can't quite hang on to it. Recovers, throws it in deep. Alaska settles it down. Ryan going in on the forecheck. Little bump pass off the wall. Alaska now coming back the other way. They chip around. Drew separates his man, picks up the puck, back behind the net, gets it over to Coop. Coop with a little backhand that's just barely getting out. Get a little bit lucky there. Ryan with the puck, trying to center one over to Ethan. That's broken up. Good look, though. This one comes down. Suki's going to get it. Sam's on it. I should say that's broken up. Oliver makes a great save, though, on the broken up pass. This one's chipped up for Larkin. Larkin comes in, makes a couple of moves, gets the puck low, gets tied up. Alaska now coming back the other way. Their pass broken up. That actually worked in their favor. It was just behind him. Suki keeps the puck in front, chips it back into neutral space. This has got some room. Little backhand. We're not ready for it. Larkin sees it, though. Drops it in front. Alaska doing a good job getting back. Stops that shot from happening as Logan was teed up. Schulenberger doing a good job poking his man off the puck. Pinger comes in, runs it around to the near side. Chip back in by Alaska. Schulenberger chips it over to the far side. Pinger's going to get there. He backhands it. Comes out in open space. Braden gets there. He's stretched out. Can't quite keep the puck on his stick. Alaska pinned right along the boards. Loose change. Gabe with the puck. He walks in. Forehand, backhand. Gets shouldered off the puck. Goes hard into the boards. Comes back up to the point. Jackson's shot is blocked, tipped. Gabe picks it up, tries to reverse it low. Braden with it, throws it back down. In front, good chance. Braden with the puck, goes out wide. Melly takes the shot, blocks, recovers it, backhands it. Through the crease, goes clean to the far side. Sam working hard, trying to keep the puck deep. Gets some help from Gabe. Back over to Sam in the corner, who throws it up high looking for Alex support. That gets poked out. Cooper coming in off the bench. Gets it over to Maley. Maley reaches the line, jumps it forward. Alex goes in on the forecheck, pins his man, separates him from the puck, gets taken down though. Sticks hacking all over the place. Alaska reverses it the other way. They connect up through the middle, but it's in the skates. Gives us a chance to break up the momentum. Little man walking through, finds a wide open guy on the left side. Couldn't quite connect on the pass clean. Little bump pass off the wall. Irvine trying to get it up. Alex is with him. He gets tied up all through the middle. A couple of guys go down. Jax comes in, puts a body on. Alaska now chipping the puck up to the point, comes out. Sam's deep. He's going to hang on to it. Sam losing the puck, gets some help from Nelly, who pokes it back into neutral space. Ethan comes in, comes up a little high with the elbow, no call. Oh, we find Irvine wide open on the stretch. Jack's coming through, hard shot, rebound. Nobody there to get it. Get some. Let's see. Jax is heading off the ice. Ethan's going to stick around. He's got Ryan with him and Logan. Suki and Drew on D. Face off. Tries to clear. Batted down at first. We're off sides. We tag up. Ryan doing a great job on the pressure. Gets batted back in open space. Suki recovers it. Gets it to Drew. Nice regroup. Bump pass off the wall from Ethan. Ryan's there. Driving it forward. Gets pinned. Alaska now has it. They'll go cross ice. Suki gets there, takes the puck back. Oh, no, he doesn't. He loses it. Wild shot from Team Alaska. Nowhere near where it needed to be. Still, battle along the far side wall. Another quick shot. That's kneed down. Chipped up by Logan.
Ryan tries to get it to the center. He does. Ethan's by himself. He's got a couple of guys in his way. He gets taken down. Alaska now with the puck in their own end. Some of our guys go out for a change. They try to stretch one, and they ice it instead.
Uh, 10 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the game. We have an offensive zone face-off. Braden taking this one. Stuck on the dot, tries to get fancy with the footwork. That works out. Pinger with the puck, hit shot for a tip. That goes clean to the right side. Larkin gets there, trying to keep the puck in. Does pop out in open space. And Jackson picks it up. Schulenberger's driving hard, chips it in deep. Braden comes in, puts a good body on it, but Alaska reverses it up the near side wall. Stolen by Burke. Drop back to Larkin. Larkin back behind the net. Cuts. Gets pinned. Over the far side wall. Burke comes in. Gets a stick on it. Drops back up for Burke. He just barely recovers. Braden tries a little toe drag snapshot. Gets deflected up into the beams. Alex coming in. He's got Gabe with him and Sam. Jackson Schulenberger, Kingston Kinger on D. Alaska winning that puck, reversing it, comes to the wall, but can't get it out. Alex trips it in deep. Gabe goes in, pins his man to the corner. Alaska comes in to support. Sam comes in, but not before Alaska's able to get to it. They're able to get the puck out, can't do it clean, and they come back into their own end trying to make something happen. A little back and forth, they lose it. Kinger over to Jackson. Jackson stretches it up, looking for Goldie. It's on the mark, though, so loose puck in front. What? Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, but... Alaska coming away with his face-off. Little man skating through, chips it out wide. Tries to center it, broken up very well by Maley. He gets pinned into the boards. Sam chipping the puck up and out. Alex trying to poke it forward. Gabe comes in, tries to help. Alaska throws it in deep. Settled down by Bryant. Alex reverses it for Cooper. Gets it over to Maley. Maley's got some room. He's skating around. Cuts, chips it. Nice pass to Sam. Good soft touch by Maley over to Sam. That was nice. Jackson coming in, helping out into the mix. Irvine with the puck, chips it up and around, gets by. He's got Ethan with him. Chips it up to Ethan. Jax drives. Centered. Oh, broken up. Good look, though, by Ethan and Irvine. Cooper with a shot. On the mark, deflected all the way to the far side corner. Thrown back in by Suki. That gets by Ethan. Sam gets in there. Sticks in there a little tight in the pants or something. Alaska now with the puck. Stuck in his feet a little bit. They're able to chip it in. That one gets in deep. Bumped off the wall. And Alaska's offsides. It gives us a little room. Ethan with the puck. Throws it forward. That goes by everybody. Alaska now with it. They can't quite connect, and they ice the puck. 7 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the game. Knights up 2-0 over Team Alaska. Shots reading 23-16. And Larkin's coming out with Braden and Logan. And Drew and Grady on D. Alaska, though, with the puck from the hashes. They're going to try to stretch one. They connect. It's a tip. It's on the mark. Poked out by Oliver. Thought maybe he was going to have a teammate get to that. Nice little bump pass off the wall by Larkin. Gets punished for it, but sneaky little between the legs backhand toey
kind of drop pass. Looked fancy. Definitely took punishment for it. Tough kid, Mr. Larkin. Alaska now with the puck with 6.5 minutes left to go. With a spinorama, forced to keep the puck low. Larkin comes in, he takes an elbow up high, no call. Alaska now working their breakout. They bobble a little bit, comes in, almost too many men as Sand came right in off the bench. He gets around a couple of guys. He's got 3 in his way, 4 all around him. Quick shot, looking for the top corner. Goes up and over the net. Alex gets there, drives it in deep. Won by Alaska, thrown up high, poked back by Gabe. Alaska chips it up and over. Kinger separating his man from the puck, takes a stick to the head, but no calls there. That's hard and in the numbers. And there's the hand. Sam takes one in the back a little bit. So with 5:42 left to go, we have another power play opportunity. Team Alaska's player going in for 2 minutes, I think on a cross check. Braden to take this face off. Wins it forward. Larkin goes in. Cleared by Alaska though. Comes all the way down. Oliver's going to settle it down. Drew's going to pick it up. Logan's going to come back with him. They go to set things up. Out to Logan. Logan goes cross ice. It's in the feet. Larkin's got to adjust. Get some help from Drew. Drew drives it in. Gets around a couple of guys. Just barely on sides. Naily with the puck. He settles it down. Walks the middle. Throws it back down low. Jack on quarterback. Back in behind the net. Gets to Logan. Logan look for the right side. Good pad save and a clear by Team Alaska. That comes all the way down. Oliver gets it. Drew's going to pick it up. Tries to stretch it across, and instead, yes. A little bit of frustration there, understandably so. Had a little bit more time to do something with it. Man, it's not. 'Gotta lower the camera or something, but I keep getting closer and closer to this little bubble. Irvine trying to tip the puck in deep. That gets broken up. Gets some help from Alex. Alex throws it over to Schulenberger. Irvine with the puck. Drops it back for Schulenberger. Kinger looking to make something happen. Throwing the puck in hard. Schulenberger gets it back down low. Comes back up top. Alex with the puck. Finds Irvine. Irvine throws it back up high to Kinger. Kinger over to Schulenberger. Schulenberger shot. Glove down by the goalie. You get tied up into the wall. Alex picks up the puck and drops it to Jax. Jax, quick shot off the pipe. Right there. So close. 2-2 battle into the corner. 21 seconds left to go on the power play. Alex with the puck. Up to King. Jax looking to make something happen for some rebound. We recover it. Kinger from the top. Over to Irvine. Irv looking to chip one down low. That's broken up. Jackson picks it back up. Another block. Shot. Jackson still trying to recover. Another one. Loose in the front. Alaska now coming back the other way. Poked off by Jackson. Good man walks in. Puts cut in reverse. Gets the shot off. Looks like the net came off too. Five hockey again. Unable to capitalize on that power play. Some really good chances. Alaska now hanging on to the puck. They throw it up towards the point. Thrown in to the far side corner. Suki's moved it there. He chops at it. Loose shot from the point. Had a man down low. Tips off the side of the net. Larkin's there. Get some help from Suki. Everybody scrambling along the wall. Puck cut down low. Dangerous in front. We can't clear it. Second attempt does. Ethan trying to poke at it. Alaska now has it. Ethan still putting some pressure on. Comes all the way down. Gets some help from Logan. Thrown up high. Suki with the puck. Shot. Looking for the left side. Patted off into the near side corner. Comes back into open ice. Cooper's going to have it. Stretches it up for Ethan. That gets by everybody. No icing. Ethan goes in on the forecheck. Puts the body on him. Alaska, though, has the numbers. They come back the other way. Ethan gets taken down back behind the play. No call. And Alaska chips it up into the rafters. Ethan not very happy with the missed call back behind the play. Understandably so. But refs were all looking up ice. And we have a timeout, I believe, by Team Alaska with 2:23 left to go in the game. And both sides going to take advantage of that break and come up with a strategy to finish this one out. Shots reading 27-18 in favor of the Knights. As Coach Dallas works with everybody to finish off the last 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the game. The Knights are up 2-0 after goals by Alex Gold was the second one, I believe, and Braden Strom had the first one. One coming by way of power play, the other one 5-on-5 hockey. I thought I saw Mike Salmon watching. Saw a picture of him and his kiddo. Looked like they had a good time together. Mike, I just ran into yesterday. Jocelyn and Candy are here watching Bryce, and obviously Colin's here too. And we get to see you guys in just another week or so as Nichols comes over and plays North Star in our backyard, our new backyard, I should say, up in Minnesota. But really looking forward to that. Haven't seen you guys in a while. It'd be really cool to have the boys get to play and catch up with y'all. Face off, won by the Knights. D2D pass comes up. We try to chip it in deep. That doesn't work out. Alaska now coming back with it. Waiting, gets pinned in the corner, gets some help. Their goalie sent packing. 6 men on the ice for Team Alaska. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go. Alaska backhands it back in. From the hashes, they're throwing on net. Oliver does not allow any rebound. Flop becomes a scramble. Lost track of who tried to chip that one up and off the glass, but it goes up and out of play. It's off, won by the Knights, chipped out by Logan. Alaska with the puck. 6 men on the ice for Team Alaska. They throw it in. It's on net. Tip, deflected into the netting by Mr. Bryant. Try to lower this a little bit, get that bubble out of the way. Face off, stuck there on the dot for a little bit. Clear attempt goes right into the Knights bench, which takes off the coach's head. quick shot off the face-off. Puck stuck on the dot, goes wide right. Thrown back in by Alaska. And forced out wide. Jackson's putting some pressure on it. Chipped high up off the glass, back into neutral space. Alaska forced the cut, reverse. Great pressure here by Logan. Separates his man from the puck. Larkin comes in to help. Alaska has it. They go cross ice with it. Third man's coming through. He's got speed. Can't connect with the puck. Gets it back. Throws it towards the net desperately, but that gets chipped all the way around. Alaska settles the puck. Tries a sneaky shot. Looking for right side. Can't find it. That's patted down. Net came off, so we get a whistle with 48 seconds left to go. Irvine taking a face off. That one comes back up high. A little bit of help from Cooper. That's batted down. That was looking like it was tracking. Irvine putting some pressure on up high. Alaska now with the puck. Shake and bake. They lose it. Jack with the puck. Chips it up off the wall. Goes in on the forecheck. Forces them to regroup. Alaska does. They're off the mark with their pass though. Cooper chips it back up. Not out. Alex comes in to help. Quick shot. Blocked down by Cooper. Comes up towards the wall. In the neutral space. Irvine's there. Alaska goes around to the far side. Nelly pins his man. Cooper comes in. Reverse check. Comes away with the puck. Rims around the wall. Gets by everybody. That's going to be an icing with exactly 4 seconds left on the clock. A couple of shots coming their way. 27 now, 22 on the shots. 4 seconds left to go. 2-0 Knights ready to close this one out. Alex on the face-off circle. Puck one straight back. Nelly gets it, rims it around hard. And that's going to conclude it. So, hard-fought battle there. And the Knights coming away 2-2 on the weekend. Decent performance overall. A little bit of goofy stuff, but nice to finish the weekend with a W. Looks like Mr. Oliver's going to take this prayer. All right, that concludes our weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the subscriptions to the YouTube channel so I can try to get that going for next time. Still wouldn't let me do it. Again, it took like at least 24 hours to activate after you met all the criteria, so we'll see how that goes. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope it came through clear. We'll catch you next time.